ahwefo ne etiefo enanwumre nso ye ne gisem kase se ye beba wakwan so live from Kumasi on Cement TV na ye ni ache yahwefo ne yadofo a mo hye ye nkran abre nyina mu se nsuo mu ojamu yemfa awrade no kre emrem wafidikase so nyankopon hiraw safei na wo hwe dwumade ya we eye almost home evangelical group program e de ba wakwan so ya wada ifiada ene memenda anwumre bia e wo Cement TV anwumre yedenchia ma yahwefo nyina titiri almost home members na me call club 100 nyankopon inshira mo papa you are such a wonderful people na me kai mo se bosome aso August aso nti esese yebetua yenka no ti mo adaroma sade mo yenda no enne binum akeka won ho free enra no abesine na dodo na na wachiri nti se wo kan club 100 ho de a na ye kai wo se ebre no aso say by week or by month ye hwe monim if say bosome aso ni na wotwepa ho na wonya maaya ohunu manager na afei ohunu baabi anfa otimfa nanso ye ni da urade so no ye ni dam so sambeboa amadwumadie no akoso atram from him mosonfo osampa kani Augustine apia meti adwam ehwe sadwumadie no meti ho chiame menua safo kantanka ewo aha obekenkan amaye afei osampa kani Matthew Donko enso ewa ha enanwumre oboboa ama enne yesuade setting the record straight enno enane ye hwe ne yaye enti mesre entwi wo fidie no mfiri ha na de eba no echeja awrade nhia mu nyina bede nchia emma my Jane awrade aso kode ntaban so ede wo free UK aba besra yen wo Ghana ye mo akwa aba ma bi nso menim sasa abri ebia wotika mu a wo konkran na awrade adom wato a akontuo no so mesre Yehowa se de odo baaye no onso no onfa onkotru chuo enti yede nchia ma yahwefo nyina ne titiriu the guess and na boys one day when mo ho se me kan say ya wonim nipa ko a o ye refer ema wo awrade nhira papa se wo hwedwumadi ye bebre yen koma setiawa na ye call onua safo kantanka ho eda na wode awrade adum a wode atum ye no nti okọ awrade mpaibom enu asafo ye mompae
ye na ja osro tumira anwure ye da wase ahobrase mu ye dwumadie nyina ahye wonsa ese so mo abofo me boye ho ban na dwumadie nso aba na hye wanimunyam Kristo Yesu die mo nti amen yada Yehowa se enua no ede awura Yehowa anim mpaibom enne medenchia mame Elizabeth Cranche aka Enamantio owo sraso timpom enne nwumre woni abusua nyina ye chiamu nyina afei teacher poku ona oyere be chiamu nyina edamo ase se maye ya bedru sabri openfo emo akwa aba.
Yes my boss.
Enne megide se ye obi bisua na awrade adom megide se nkakrakra ye na ene part 3 and part 4 okay setting the record straight begin is assassin way politicians in that ekapa setting the record straight wo position na oka or abamun so anoka this time ye the setting the record straight abanyankopon fie ebe hwe adekodia potia ye ka ho asem nenne part 4 setting the record straight Saturday or Sunday from the horse's own mouth eno ene yehwenne ede na awrade e o man
Eda yede nyankopon wase
okay
ye chia atiefo me wofo ase makai me chia pa wono mame
okay
Jesus abre muti o mo aso ase wo nyankopon e hia wo papa
okay
Eda setting the record straight
okay
and controversy e wo Kristo sumu kase pa edikan e ye da ye desom
eda ye de som
yes
enye Yesu aye agi no adie
that be
enye Bible no nemum a day of worship
yes
all right
so we research and now we nhwemu a obohu se di padodo no ano agi Yesu Kristo die Kristofo
okay
e kama say Kristo ni bia agi Yesu say Kristo
yes
ana Kristofo dodo no an so je Bible di but the problem is say ensem a Kristo kan ye no ene ne Kristo ye
okay
ene ne wona no numu so tworo tworo mu de Kristofo no anyi bi ni
ebi wo ha o munyi ni
yes
okay
ye ni aya de ye pe apa obi a ye ho adwuma
okay
na ne ye mu kase pa no ene memendasom ene kwasiadasom
a day of worship
yes
say ye memenda ana kwasiada
yes
all right
the problem no is not about the worship say ye sum Nyankopon de Ghana for ya de
okay
ye sum Kristo pa de mo ya de ba say ye de nanu mu asem na wo Bible mu ye adwuma no na ho na problem no
okay
ewo
okay okay
na ne kase pa na me kase eda ye de so say ne Bible no aka no
okay
enna Nyankopon da Roma ya hwehwe tuo no mu
okay
ana ye hu saade no ana ye say ye set the record straight
okay
say eye memenda na say eye kwasiada
oh okay okay
say eye kwasiada dia ene kwasiada ne firi hene say ye memenda nso a memenda no
ifiri hene okay
ena ye bisa say ekoba saade a ene na ye kwa kotie nkrofo a omono de osom no baaye no anu mu nsam and they actually say from the horse's
own mouth okay okay
entino from the horse's own mouth no eba begina ba bi mienu say eye Nyankopon ana say eye wrom ne ntia ye kan sa no say o say ya hwehwe Bible no mu amu ehun say homeda no ewo ho efiri adebo mfitiase eda eto sonson
okay
ana ye di Yesu Kristo wuo Bible mbekire mu say eda eto sonson no eye memenda
okay
ana de di na wotwe kan eye kwasiada
enwa no
ana nipa binum baaye ana mbekire mu say dabi saa da no a eto so edi kan no ye san so saa afro na eda eto so nwotwe
okay
enti no ya hwehwe mu a abehu say emperor bi afro no Hadran
okay
135 AD Yesu Kristo wuo achi asuafo no wuo achi
yes
ana saa wo hene no ebetena Roman egwaso a wodi wiase nyina so
okay
won ne kokofa ba ese your problem wo kwasiada no ene memenda no ebi say memenda no ye Jewfo japade ba nya Jewfo na edi wiase so kise Roman fo na edi wiase so dia ono won fa Jewfo japade no nya hwe eti Jewfo amamre nyina no watwam
okay
ebu
kase abre Jew man ko egu
70 AD
all right
ono you know emperor Hadrian no akasa ana elidi o ma Titus no ekokofa krono
70
AD
okay
enti no on trauma kura yagunu no omo eniema medi wiase so that time no mo so mo niema no ye kase pa o mamam kase mienu pa no eye homeda no ene twetietwa circumcision
okay
ana wapane kan se ono na mamuo mu no de on hwe masa de no anya adwuma ana Jewfo se dabi ye de be ya adwuma ene ya Kristofo na no mo ho se ye de be ya adwuma no so okay se mo de be ya adwuma de a me ni problem ne atia ne se ye Roman fo de ye wo edabi efe no ade a ye so efe no san
owia
okay se du owia no da no de a ye ya fa hye no de ye beye na ese anse mu no mo hye yase ne edi mu musu no nti no sa na tie de a eye ye ni mu nyina na edi afahye no
okay
what you say e sa na tie de a mo a Kristofo okay ya tie ase edu homeda no a eye de tosonson no a mo no mo konkoye mo fasting
mo koye makonchene nkobo mpaye
na mo kobo mo mpaye
okay
na mom edu eda no a eye na wotwe da edi kan no de a aya kwasiada ne dia
yes
ye san no aye na fashion the festival no ye ni mu nyina na bebomu aye ebisamo hye yase eti ho ne kokofa kwasiada nhia mudie no ebai
ema Kristofo
yes
na ye Rome afashe dada de na mom se be wura Kristosum no aha ene hyase
yes
oh okay
eti efiri sabre no ba nyina no ne omu ye ne se edru memenda no a eye sabat na a Kristofo na kohia kokenkan o Bible
okay
what you say o makoti o Nyankopon ho asem na o mayo mo fasting no mabo mo mpaye edru eda ye awotwe da
na de kye no
okay na o musa ni o man ni nyina so ese edi afahye
ekodi osoma afahye ye owia da no
okay
what
you say na when ye benya Kristofo bi ewom last week no ye kan Christopher no bi ho asem
okay
te say Martin no ne nasefo no
okay
ano no ka da bi sa niema no a
Martin Luther no
Martin Luther nyanduru ho
no nyanduru ho okay
your friend Justin's Matai
okay okay
eti saafo no na omo no ekofa nkyerkyere ahodo bi eba ya ye hwe no last week no
yes
eti obi a last week no one follow yen no obetuma ko Macedoni TV
okay
eti okwa obewu say de ato Saturday or Sunday to be part 1 part 2 no
okay
part 3
okay
ya upload no
Macedoni TV on YouTube all right
the part 4 ina
ye be call part 4 no na me kai ahwefo say momo line no and the wall screen is on 0592 412244 0592 412244 wadaroma osunya so ide momo ye moa say opasa wo de WhatsApp eba program so a messages ofra me ntime mpeke wo mesra wo wadaroma 0245249311 na kira say opasa wo de suggestion bi ana bibi eba ntamo a ebia na metimi aye ho adwuma enti yaba bedru ba bia matai nom eden kyerɛkyerɛ bi bae enti ye toa so eye part 4
enti no yen kan odifo Isaiah etengotwe nchemu aduo no
okay
wose oni mrane adanse no achi se wanka no sɛ de asɛm yi ti a ɛne ade enchen won
yes
to the law and to the testimony if they speak not according to this word it is because there is no light in them
yes
okay em say brofo no
emuda
ho yie pa
ti ya kyerɛkyerɛ mra no ɛne adanse na se ɛwɔ part 1 no
okay
ya kyerɛkyerɛ ne woni nyina ase nti yen sɛ bre
okay
ti ono oforo no ɛkɔ Macedoni TV ho no a obehu sɛ ya upload no ɛwɔ ho
okay
na da ya bedru papa bi efe no
Turtullian
yes
hey
Turtullian no ono so tena ase ya wo no 168 AD
okay
ofri kro bi efe no Carthage sa Carthage no enemre no ho de fe Tunisia
sa na just all African ni wow
North Africa
and North African for no
na we no according to abakwasem no we are obenfo
okay
sa bre no mo na mo twro ema Kristosom no ka ho etu ono so ka church fathers no
okay
Turtullian etu obi abetumi agoge Turtullian na wape no ho asem
okay
eti ono na esense na Roman fo no di wiase so na Egypt so Carthage ho no ese Roman Empire no asinti no amamre no a emperor emperor mbo ni din no edi baaye no
yes
sa emperor no issue no enya influence ewo Turtullian no a no ye obenfo na mafo gi no di no eso etu ono so status ono so ne Jew for no be argument efa homeda ho ene twetietwa
okay
eti ye ba behwe Turtullian no ono so ensem a okoka de koboa emperor Hadrian edi support to say Christopher no so no e worship on the 8th day no a
the long day no okay na tse so munyina ya adwenkoro
yes
and omo bobo
yes
okay
eti ono argument mu na ye bewura
okay
what you say eti the first argument ni or say let him who contends that the Sabbath is still to be observed as a balm of salvation and circumcision on the 8th day.
Was say mawobia one adwenko say homeda eni twetiecha eye edura man kwagye no ewo na mfa say na edura man kwagye ewo na wotwe da etoso nwotwe no
teach us that for the time past
ebrebi ekire say ebrebi atwamu
righteous men kept the Sabbath or practiced circumcision.
One na ya atene fo odi homeda no so na twetietwa nso odi ya adwuma
and were thus rendered friends of God.
Saade na omo ye enti ye frɛ so onyankopɔn namfo.
And according to Turtullian no ye woni ahotifo bi omu tena sibre bi na omu di homeda
yes
na omu twetwetia na saafo no enam saade na omu ye ninti no emom be ye nyankopɔn namfo
yes according to Turtullian
so ka asem ye no kre
no kre
yes okay yanko ye nimai
okay
o se for if circumcision purges a man,
se twete atwa ema onipa ho te a,
since God made Adam uncircumcised,
ebra onyankopon bo Adam bra no wantwa no twete a,
why did he not circumcise him?
adenti no wantwa Adam twete a,
Even after his sinning,
ebra oye bone achi no,
if circumcision purges,
se twete atwa ana de fafire eba,
enti Tertullian argument
na
senka twete atwa ana de tene ye ba,
eni
ana
Adam
tene yakopon bo Adam wantwa no twete. What the open argument?
Argument no.
Ti yakopon entwa Adam
twete de a.
It is a Jew for pre circumcision hu ni fa so. But the way afise Adam no nye Jew ni. I know the first argument.
Oh, okay.
What I say?
Adam wasn't a Jew.
Wasn't a Jewish.
Now onka the royal priesthood no.
There be onka ho.
Okay.
Eti if I were there, can make me argue Tertullian.
Na so no ni ho.
Na me ni ho.
Okay.
Eti esi an intro we can criticize it.
Okay. Yes.
What I say?
You betimo tutu mu ntokro.
You betimo tutu mu ntokro.
Okay.
Afeya hwe ade. I say therefore since God originated Adam uncircumcised.
Enti so de onyankopon ema Adam pie ba ya na wontwa no twetia no.
And unobservant of the Sabbath.
Na wani homeda no.
Let's according to Tertullian no.
Adam ani homeda.
Adam ani homeda.
Eno so twatoro.
Eno so yes.
Tertullian wo twatoro kakraka pa.
Ne kofa kwosera so ba na yeye yo.
Omu
kire no omu kire no school no. Nti omu gigira mu se meme dasmo atwam. Eno argument ne yeye.
Yanka jiro so wo twatoro evise Mark 2:27 se onipa nti eno ye homeda. Ye ka onipa nso oni Adam. Adam ne frɛ no onipa.
Yes.
Na ye ne abaye nasefo. Nti ade a di gya Adam no. Wontim ka sɛ ono nka ho.
Okay, ye hwɛ ayi wo say consequently accordingly that insofar as the abolition of the carnal circumcision and of the old law is demonstrated as having been consummated at its specific times.
Natural say, sadie tete enema no ekere no se yeyi saa enema na fa ye nipaduam anase ye honam fam ni twetwetwa no edia natural say ye don wodi sa tete enema no a na eka saa enema no
yes what about whom and the old law
tete mra ye say yeyi free ho ba bi na ye nsa nkodi su bi na sem nyina no
yes enti o se yeyi nipa atetere mu twetwetwa ene tetemra no ye yiri nyina free ho e kire se e adwuma kosi ebrebi
enti no akasa consummated at a specific
times e adwuma kosi ebrebi
ayo yate
so also sansuna the observance of the Sabbath is demonstrated to have been temporary
enti sansuna humidadie e dan wedi se eno so na ye brebi
eti someone manya o Turtullian say Turtullian can kire yen say there was no Sabbath
and they won't mean ka
who the one count now there was a Sabbath but na temporary
wa ba ka kire say temporary
na say emretia
bi
eti my argument no eti question ni say say na Genesis chapter 2 ho no and na Sabbath no wa ebretia no ebe ende tambe because say Adam ani humeda
yes
Adam so no ye bono e de to so nsia
yes
e de to so nson na ye homeda
no homeda
e say Adam ani homeda ne dia ene breben na homeda na end
e shaase ne ekosi breben
e ti tempra no e de as wa my time frame there's a Turtullian argument no e use baseless
okay
what I say because ye bo Adam de to so nsia e de to so nson Adam kan Genesis chapter 2 no obo Adam de to so nsia
yes ene mwadoma nyina e de to so nsia na yire beka no de to so nsia
yes e ti de to so nson ade Nyankopon hira homeda no e de to so nson an wo te ho an wo hira so an wo ye no kronkron
okay
but na argument ni say
tempera
Adam ni homeda na homeda na ye tempera enti Adam homeda sha se free fan e ba Adam wochi ana say ye den
ay hasabu
wa bia ohun eti u twam toro ani Nyankopon de no kra na be bata eti won o wa adwene no able to reason
obehunu
kan Genesis chapter 2 verse 3 no
o say na Nyankopon hira da etoso nson no na o te ho every say enumu na ohom free
verse 1
o say na wo wie osoro ne asase ne emu asafo nyina abo
tobo sa niema no o wie ne tambe
ede to so nsia
emu asafo nyina Adam ne Eve ka ho ede to so nsia ana meboa aha feto aso yi
na de to so nson no Onyankopon wie na dwuma a oye nyina na de to so nson no ohom free na dwuma a oye nyina ho na Onyankopon hira da to so nson no na o te ho efiri se enumu na ohom free na dwuma a Onyankopon boy na oye nyina ho
atiefo se mate eti de to so nson no eno ne Sabbath no aja se ti obo Adam wie eda to so nsia ana de to so nson wo home
e ba e kire
ana Turtullian ka se Adam wani homeda
na chese wo ye trofo
yes Adam wani homeda
no
was have ka kire se homeda nde na e wo ho de but na ye tempera eti homeda ye shase free
ifrihin
that is the question Turtullian ani ono ogini din ye bisa mo samo ma kire yin ada na masam se mu na ho
no
okay yanko ye ni man o say for the Jewish say
Jew for no say
that from the beginning God sanctified the seventh day
infitiase no Onyankopon te da to so nson
the argument ni Genesis na ye kan ye
yes
Jew for bi ho
there be
eti enye Jew for na kan say infitiase Onyankopon te
there be
eti Turtullian the argument ni baseless
yes
what I say by resting on it from all his works which he made
na ohome free ni nwuma oye ya oye nyina ho
and that thence it was
na sabre na wo ho no
likewise
to say
that Moses said to the people
said the Moses ka kire oman no
na Moses is it true say Moses na report Nyankopon na
there be
God said it
Nyankopon na kai
at the time God said it in Genesis no
Moses ni anwo no na Moses de obeyi kire no no otwero
yes it was a revelation God revealed to Moses to write
yes
see Moses ye instructed no
na Moses ni hobra no wan so yiriba but on etwero ho asem
on etwero ho asem
even Abraham abrabo nyina se Moses na betwero
yes
nti edan na wokoka se Moses mum na instructed wo
etu the titiri asem no anya no
enso ye from church fathers
yes.
The professors who use some books edusua de
we na wokọ ayi a church from to tradition for no mu ni yam ko yanim
okay
o say on na kasa yo okotu Moses remember the day of the Sabbath but which is not true because the rest of the Bible no nyesa
remember the day of the Sabbath that is kai eda ya homeda
yes which is wrong
nemo was kai homeda no
yes
nya eda ya homeda
yes
that is eda ya homeda de obetima fadwoada e de abaye homeda nti kai mu twatora mu ntwa ne ye
to sanctify it
te ho
every several work ye shall not do them in
adwuma bia na nsasa wo ye adwuma wo saada ne mu
because the word several no you can say several
okay
several say adia eye submissive
as a boko
as adia ye boko adia ye meek and the fe no several
na chere say de o chere no adia ye adwuma bia ye boko bia na nye no saada ne mu
yes
saa na wa chere wa
ye go o chere say most person o chere say homeda no ye nye niam ye boko ye nya niam ye kikiri asem bi no obeka no okasa wo
okay
ye nya niam ye kikiri of homeda no homeda na ye boko adwuma ye boko na ye nye adwuma ye kikiri ma ye nye as I say any Bible musa
there be
okay I say every several work ye shall not do therein except what pertain unto life
jenia efa enkwa ho
yes this emfa nkwa ho dia
ensesa wo ye
okay according to Turtullian no
okay
I say when we Christians
yeah ni eye Christopher
understand that
yetiase say
we still more ought to observe a Sabbath from all several work
yo na ye Christopher yetiase say anas ye Jesus ye wo ho kwan say ye di homeda efri saa nwuma na ye ka ho asem ni nyina mu
yes ye de etimi ye aduma ni bia eti minimum akamede Roman sofo no a okaka na say adentina omo sum kwasiada no omu do mu ni kwasiada ni ye no ye no mu pen kam we buy say etitule na ma saa kwan no say omu de edu omu timi ye no bia
nti opon asori kwasiada obekọ ayi
yes
obekọ dwom opa obekọ ado
yes
wakọ asori wapo dumienu de aka no ode ye ne ope
yes
obekọ ayi
it was what they always part to us that no over wie no and o kan same way
okay
and not only every 7th day but through all time etianya homeda no nko na wo ho kwasa adwuma bu no a wonye
na da bia
no so wo ye but da bia utumi adwuma bia
enne de ya kansam ne na cha say sansam we sa sofo ahodo anyina akokosua e wo de omo theology ka seminars no no oba no aba be gina Colossians 2:16 ade abeka acho say homeda ye dai atwam
so omu yesa meboa next time me ba me de omu books no ankasa beba
say a higher heading from the masses
yes. Books no ankasa na ye chiro omu Bible school
on ye de beba ha
na swad ya ba na bia no page by page
na omo hu say ye twatro
yes
na chere say wo manya poisons bi wo madwurum omo kwa anya Bible no nkosua na mom sansam we mu no nkosua no omo de abato Bible na atwene
yes na when omo lecturers no eye ho professors eye ho doctors enchechire we no ana omo ye ho professors eye ho doctors aye twa omu ka eji sika kesi edima ensori talkers mo mu say doctor ho ni reverend doctor professor ho ni ba ensem ye no mu che no omo so omo so me boa so omo si ye boa omo fa de omo sua no ho no emra efa Sabbath ni Sunday ho church fathers no na aka omo famra
so they are obeying the church fathers
yes.
Not the Bible
see akoya nim we don't worry
okay
so we see they have the authority not the Bible okay. They have authority more than the Bible
yate
ya be di kan ye history we ni wie na ye wie ya betie sia fe omo nsore no onkonkon ba nsore no binum so no na omo so kan
yate
because obo on mo okwa asore no oni se kwasi ada so na so for catch say Kristo wu ye no I was san no but onim ba bi ade na e de be efre you want to look at the history
ye twa yure guso ama no
o say And through this arises the question for us.
Enti wenum na ensembisa bi pagya ba ma ye.
Na sembisa ni nie.
Okay.
Turtullian e kasa yo.
Okay.
What Sabbath God will us to keep?
Homeda ne ehin ena onyankopon pese ye di so.
Na question is homeda na yesen.
Homeda ye ba akope.
Okay.
Ba akope.
You can't state here when I say when we say the Sabbath was temporal. I didn't know was a bit beside this question what I say.
Na be say ono akra no contradict ne ho.
Eno obe ya no hwa.
Okay.
Anu ye no ho no.
Okay.
Kala ne da ho no. For the scriptures point to a Sabbath eternal one. Sabbath ba akoro no.
Na kira say tro konkro no de wo se humi da bi so pote say eye eternal.
Yes, ayina kwasha ase nti no.
Production nyim tren kakra bi no ho he.
For my na ye hwe de wa ase no.
Ono agya tum say Bible no mu de ye wo homeda ba ko a ete hoda.
Aha, ye wo eternal Sabbath.
Ye wo eternal Sabbath.
Anna ye wo and a Sabbath temporal.
And ye wo homeda eye temporal.
It's according to Turtullian no Sabbath ye mienu.
Ye wo bienu.
Ye wo Sabbath ye eternal.
E wo hoda.
And ye wo Sabbath ya eye temporal. Enti ma wo wura mfi se wo di kan no so aka kire se. Adam mo de no ye temporal. What do you say? Adam mo de no. Moses be kan ho asem. E temporal Sabbath. Yes and ye eba Moses gu hu temporal no atwam.
Enu atwam.
Enti say ye call Sabbath eternal.
Ayo.
It is a Sabbath eternal no. And then the 8th day no.
And on the question
day no there. And your temperature. We no church and Bible school.
Ye wo
no church o mu no ani.
Ntina
omuni no so. O de wo pom for mu no so.
For ntina mo ko nsore ho a. So for Kasabat ho asam a quotation fa ho nyina na otwa wira gu so no akoka Colossians 2:16.
Yes.
Eno nko na obeka a kire wo. De aka no onkai da.
Onka.
Yeah.
If
it's a way near the church or Bible school.
Me see, sa history was a better take 2 years you better now.
Okay. Young Quenim.
I say, for Isaiah, the prophet says, sa some way, me should share Isaiah, mum should share me.
Was say na Isaiah we odi for can say.
Your Sabbaths, my soul hated.
Mohomin nano. Me creachi.
We see, I can Isaiah chapter 1.
Isaiah.
No, we don't hear anymore.
Okay.
And in another place, he says, my Sabbaths ye have profaned.
Na baby so o can say me home na no mo go fi.
So we dan ye chire.
Ya chire mo ha.
And yes Sabbath na ye wrong. But wo mo di home da no.
E no mo ni so ye.
E no mo ni so ye na o mo home da die na anso nyame.
Anso nyame ani.
What does it?
Yes.
E ho no o begina be da be kan asem fufu.
Okay.
Once we discern that the temporal Sabbath is human.
Enti e ho na ma hu say home da entra ho da no. E ye onipa.
Yes, or the manipa. And the eternal Sabbath is accounted divine.
Na homeda no ate hoda no de osoro de
concerning which he predicts through Isaiah.
What the can say asem
on the kind Turtullian e ka say.
Eti na chere say sa homeda no ate hoda no de onam Isaiah so aka to ho.
Yes, eti according to we no, obo chere say. What the temporal Sabbath no man is that say omuni so.
Yes.
Essence say omani so no mugu mu fi no. Omu de no anso nyame Nyankopon ayi afiri o the eternal one aba. Eti Isaiah na say nkom say essence say omani temporal one no so no yie. Na omugu hu fi nti no Nyankopon ayi afiri o.
Yes.
Eti o yi afiri o foforo ba de foforo no ni eternal one no.
Atropeni.
Turtullian na kasa no.
Yo.
Okay. Or say, and there shall be, he says, Isaiah Nekazo, and there shall be,
Nebeba say,
he say,
or can say,
month after month,
Bosumi ne Bosumi,
and day after day,
Edani eda,
and Sabbath after Sabbath,
Homeda ne Homeda,
and all flesh shall come to adore in Jerusalem.
And now Homenem Yina Baba Jerusalem,
said the Lord.
A radin kai.
As soon as make us a mekan Isaiah woman, but share the whole
and Nebeba say, Bosome ne bosome. I was saying nebeba sa Isaiah ne kan.
Yeah.
Bosome ene bosome. Eda ene eda. Homeda ene homeda na honam nyina. Begin sa Isaiah 66 verse 23.
Yes.
Eno ho asam na.
But enye
say ne ho. Mami go to
Isaiah 66.
66.
Pay English na we kan fi. Na ye fa to asem to we kan ho.
Ye say ekope.
ose na ebeba say osane foforo da ne homeda da na honam nyina beba be sorry manim awrade na ose
okay and it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another and from one Sabbath to another shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord.
In Jerusalem, you
there be
okay. It means as some of Omoboa, and all flesh shall come to adore in Jerusalem. Any Isaiah woman,
naturally, so a cultural be before front at the Asha.
Yes, any Isaiah woman, when the Isaiah is not, I can watch him. Eti ya ni abese exactly say hinetes no among for money nko because a idea Bible quotation they will quote it all right, but when they are making the exegesis and the hymnetes no they add human feelings to it.
What did not drink chireba no ama waji atready
yes
na be ye wo se wo kan Bible no de efiri Bible
yes etu mo hu say
different interpretation
obo so mo call Bible school nko an the kan exegesis and hymnetics na me so obi pa onko sia the etymology etymology of hymnetics and exegesis oba who say Aristotle and Plato nom
and the Bible
and the use sadia no and the challenging communication at the time of Socrates na obisa ewiase mpanimfo questions no and o ka say ade no a mu esi no say wo kan ho asem afia content the bia identify so see no kan ho asem and no dey argument in communication it has nothing to do with theology.
And on my cover the same thing about theology.
Yes, and the character by and the character introduce theology.
Yes.
And the character by and we copy the philosophy of the Greeks.
Yes.
What I say? And we copy Aristotle and the Sacrophone, Thomas Aquinas and Crawford.
Yes.
And we copy some of theology. And what now? Exactly same humility, no. About theology. And exactly same, you know, in the epistle, ocean originality now. A philosophy. Obi a was your communication to the highest level bia in master making.
Okay. Say oh yes story hwe de ntia wo kan asam no.
Yes.
Baby free buy.
Yes.
Ebre kro no wo kan no. Na wanom nsa. Na ne kum. Se wo hunu na wo de no ehuna de ntia wo kan asam no. Eno na wo communication mu a ye kire pa.
Yes.
Nti so obi a reporter no report asam bia from oboase a hello na ye den na wo ho wo oba no hwa nanim kura tesen ye se ni kura wuo no osu na obisa na sa ne ma sabe ye obenya fact
eno ne hymnetics ne exegesis no
ana o mede
anya bi bia ehu
abewura Bible no mu enti na oni ho ba no pese o kire se time Moses ka homeda ho asem no no abo.
Yes. Bible so ka kire yen se Bible yemfa Bible no ahakakra e o Bible no em what I say etubo say ye omu yen say afi okotu quotation ba ko pe aso dem a quotation ba ko pe.
Yes.
Obetuma gina so dia kasa say 2 hours.
Yes.
Quotation ba ko pe o no de na dwi na echirim. It is wrong.
No offer stories.
Yes.
And maame no ne ba no hwe ase ayete se obi a wo ka ebi ampaebo ho asem no akofo obi obo mpae ba yibi no the story no de akere se obo mpae nyamiti.
Yes. Enti you know Turtullian can exegesis okoye de hase.
Okay.
Ozo de in Jerusalem adore in Jerusalem abesem. Wa ben so any Isaiah. If you can Isaiah no month after month and day after day Sabbath after Sabbath
eni ho ni sa eni so
enya sa
there be eni ho sa
as we dey odi quotation mark asese ho ati sa no quote.
Yes.
But to quote one fa scripture na asese ho
yeah
what does say
to amfa nse ho
yes eti dey mu bi ka say exegesis him the text no amafo mu ani nko ho cause eno ni ade de na ada ba Christosum
mu.
Yes.
E yo obi adwen kire no akofa de abekire te se de nyame na aka
na say we say no eti e ka say so obi so we sofo a
yes
eye professors and doctors na omu kosia we no
ana kire na de
kire omu eti nurse we no mu de ma omu professor no ni nurse bia o eti ofa we na no de na dwene aka so ka mi ko tu we say no na wa add therefore based on the assumption or the discussions of Turtullian I suggest that there was no Sabbath.
And no catch us a coachron exams bra muntwa
no bisa sa question na obebisa ye no.
Yes.
How will you is there any Sabbath? Justify it.
No
can say so much.
And now o justify so o gina onu no so and I justify in the Bible.
And so obetwa wa this o kokotu we kotu according to Turtullian
two Sabbaths.
There are two Sabbaths. Temporal Sabbath
and
divine Sabbath. What has a sunny child? Sunny University, master's degree in Sunny. I don't know if academia, no. Near I don't know. Will be some boy, I'm a couple from Kamu. I don't know. The Yaku Paz said, or see yet was Turtullian one. Or see, which we understand. Also, we are not only the Abashim. Yes. Say, which we
Yan Tiasiana say,
or go to Bible noting, I don't know the Abba. Which we understand to have been fulfilled in the times of Christ.
Yan Tiasiana say, Sadiana can want some say, your temporal Sabbath, and a divine Sabbath in Yano, a Bemu, I will yes to Christo Bresso.
Until was it we, young church fathers.
Church fathers.
One can say, Bible,
we.
When all fresh,
a brown name,
all fresh in any. Who's that one? All fresh shall come to adore in Jerusalem. All fresh will
go to know.
When all fresh, that is every nation.
A chesa or maybe
and the all fresh and when I'm in can say or maybe all fresh are individuals. Individuals
in one
nation.
Okay.
But according to Turtullian, all fresh every nation come to adore in Jerusalem.
Obaba abeshe nyankopon munyam wo Jerusalem.
Yes. Nessa ebra amen
so onye correct. So saa no the argument ne ba dia ene ne no ano.
Say Jesus Christ Acts chapter 2 no ni.
No ni ho. Yesu papa nkasa kra no ni ho.
And yenyi Christo no every saa o so me friend Christianity nim because Acts chapter 2 na Christian.
No ni ho.
What you say?
David no ni ho. Solomon no ni ho.
Isaiah no nya no
obi ni ho.
Yenko yenim. O say manifest accordingly it is. Ni o ka no. Na e kire say that the precept was not eternal no spiritual.
Enti saa de no a Mose de baaye no na nsasa tena ho na nya honhom de
but temporary
na eye britia bi
which will one day cease.
E kire say bre bi bedura etuo betwa.
It means say anything about Mose no asizi enti omun ko ja o mo yere mu say Mose nwuma no na ware no wo mebwa Mose nwuma no mu ena my yen discuss bibi kakra e wa ha on say emransam du no nya homeda nko a wo enti say bibi e fa Mose ho asizi dia ene di waja no nani yanto ntwene emokro no nso yanto ntwene eniawu yanto ntwene enia danse krumu yanto ntwene enu ntina sakai homeda na nkonko atwamu dia amtina ukosom bi mu abosonsom aye homa no say Mose nwuma no mu say emuna na wo se Sodom na ma na mada say no mu na wo enti eno nso no omu nhira so omu aso omu
nhira so o na say say do ma dia tumi nhira so
enti omu fo mu mama ema ma nware no fo mu mama ema nware
because Sodom dia no
Mose dia na twam eno so Mose na twro ana mebwa
emo ni mmere ni yanto ntwene okay
say Mose book nu na wo say yanto nyema nyina di enti odi ene da omu so no
omu to ntwene
omu ntumu say no so Mose
Mose
say Mose penso ana ehu nuane ayedie ana mebwa
yes
enti omunya aduane die say Mose kwa no o chene kom enti eno so so o akonchene no nyemo
I'm sorry 40 day fasting you know
Mose did come
Mose na kwa
and you say all these things are what people are using to lie I am true.
Okay.
I am true. Or say in short, so true is it that it is not in the exemption from work of the Sabbath, that is of the 7th day.
Enti alternative etia na no krese enye se bia ompese bia wo yi homeda no mu adwuma no afiri ho o de to sonso no
that the celebration of this solemnity is to consist
enti eda se ye di dan so ne edi nini no na kire se ya de a esi ho
after oberezi another argument
ayo
akire se so obi ka kire se homeda no ye nya adwuma enye no kre argument oberezi no o say that Joshua o I don't want to issue that is okasa so lawyer what you say
wopim for pa
omno mokasa sa that lawyer that Joshua the son of Nun or Nun at the time that he was reducing the city Jericho by war
enti Joshua nso numba ebra na obre Jericho ase ewo ekumu no
stated that
what you say
he had received from God a precept to order the people that priests should carry the ark of the testament of God 7 days
onya akwankyere firi nyankopon ho na kire se oman no asofo no asofo no emfa apamada ka no adanse adaka no entwa Jericho afasuo no nanso
making the circuit of the city and thus when the 7-day circuit had been performed
enti onfo ntwa koro ho hia emprenso kosi se sa nanso no nyina obedi so
the walls of the city will spontaneously fall
na ebarasa Jericho afasuo no bedwiregu
afetie na argument na
okay
which was done
ni esi ye no
yes oyenisa and when the space of the 7th day was finished
ebra nanso no danu dru ye no
just as was predicted
said you kan ye no
down fell the walls of the city
Jericho afasuo no hwe ase
when it is manifestly shown
ebra be na eda no ho adi
that in the number of the 7 days and intervene a Sabbath day
enana that's na tell say enna no a odi twa ho hia emu ne ye na ye homeda
yes Now say within the 7 days ni nyina no mu twa Jerusalem kunu nyina
ehia na che so opeso o kire se Joshua penso no o mu twa kunu hia nti o mu ya adwuma
yes
na argument no
but the problem no say Eusebius who eda o mu start say na onim eda poti na o mu start sa de no a akomo hu eda no end
no
yes
okay
oh argument no when the yetinyo ba bia no ye be ka no maako ntiafo o mu no wuhia no so o mu no mu ha afa hwade bi wa asam fro bi o se be kan
okay
or say for 7 days
and then some no
whensoever they have made comments
ebra wa share enema ase no
o mu share sa de na
ase share sa de na ase
must necessarily include within them a Sabbath day
ebra mu share sa ne man se no na ehu hia se o de homeda ebeka ho anas okay
tie bia ka ma se bi o ene mo nhya ase eda sei
okay
edu se ya be ende edu homeda mo nyima home
okay
sa no person kire
okay
on which day not only must be priests have worked
enti edabe na ense se asofo no ya adwuma
but the city must have been made a prey by the edge of the sword by all the people of Israel
enti na ekire se omamma no a ewo kro no mu na se Jericho kro no na esese wo mo yede sekan Israel for na de esese o de sekan no nkodi akon sana no opeso kire
no opeso kire ni se sana wotwini nyina no Israel for ni humeda omuno o masofo nyina no
o mani humeda
omu twa Jericho afasi omu ehia
omu ya adwuma
omu ni humeda omu ya adwuma edwuma ka ti obi se ede atoso so yenya adwuma anya justify enti e wo so wo hene no e se Israel for se eduru memenda omu nya adwuma but na le ru enso afi se na o champion for kwesiara na du kwesiara so no mu rest I say no is it doubtful that they wrought silver work
eti anasa wo paso ye chese anasa wo ji ho achinyi se wo mo ya adwuma na emra na
when in obedience to God's precept
ebra wo yesitia ma onyankopon no
they drave the press of war
wo mo eyade e ti se okon
yes enti okon no mu no wo mo de to homeda
yes
afa yemra ha Martin Luther yakopon me bom mo asema wo
Martin Luther
ene John Hoss
no
me bom mo asema
ene empanifo bi a ema sa niema wo to da ho okay
another argument ya Turtullian sabe ha
okay
what's the intertestamental periods no you can say intertestamental periods the last prophet of
Efrim Malachi ebesi Matthew 400 years
I want to find intertestamental period
okay ebra yenya wodifo bi apote ama Israel yes
na tama wodifo ama Israel no you see and say na Roman for a capture Jerusalem etomu capture Jerusalem no Nyankopon nyidi ni bia mo mu bio enti what happened is say Roman for no na yi adifo ma Israel for what I said
ya hwe ni mu a wotenchen okase esuko edifo
yes enti omu yi asofo ahemfo enti afa no mo de enema emu odin to Israel for no so
okay
enti emu na nkrofo hu ze da bi saa de no a ekoso no na me yetu Nyankopon mra ti saa de tie de a yen tiase ena omu koti school aho na kofa Pharisee for no bae
yo
Pharisee for scribes
Sadducees
Sadducees for eti omu di ni New Testament Old Testament ni mu no eti omu hu saa de no na saa ne ma no koso no ena nkofo yesi da bi that time na akwa we say onu say emperor head na chi no ana naro bai
yes
eti naro no machi asa periods no tokotokwa no koso no ana Antiochus Epiphanes
ono so
bai as emperor one dey emperor ko ekokọ Nyankopon aso dem ko bo afọre wotimi chi nipa no akun mu wo puppet nanim
na sabe ye odi be go hofi
yes ena manfo ka say no ne fe na chi wade e bo o man no ya Antiochus Epiphanes na yes ade no na saa niema no koso no ne wo Israel ni bia no wakokoduro
okay
no saa de na koso no ye mpene o say ye fight for aso dan no o say ya see aso dan but na ka point view ti say the wailing wall
yes
it was say ye fight for Nyankopon konkon de saa fo no bi ni Maccabees
wo mo kan so wo mo mpene e ma sa ne ma no a Rome eye no Jerusalem asase no so no enkoso no okay
ebi ne Maccabees
okay
some period we nya na Josephus e wo ho ba na Josephus no wo da Kristo ta na Josephus wo ho
yes
no
yeah no is century
ene mo no mudenti no wa free Jerusalem akotena Rome
ene mo denti
akotena Rome Josephus wa reject Israel for akotena Rome e to po bi o tro abakosem pa Josephus
yes
the book we find on antiquities
yes o po bi o timi tro de ye Yesu poti
yes
a free pilot ahimfie kosi Calvary
yes
ne de na ye just a ben pa
yes it is an man na kokko so sa period no a sa period no mo di tro sa books ni nyina no the book of Barnabas the book of Maccabees the book of Tobia the book of one when sa period no
enom de tro
and na kombe se de be wura Bible no mu a
o man pene
oh
okay
and na Roman forecast say your friend tradition
et
e ho na Turtullian e kokko to Maccabees
okay
and na be defend say Sabbath no eni ho
okay
what I say
okay
eti Maccabees near Israel ni eti according to Turtullian no I say for in the times of the Maccabees too
Maccabees brand so
they did bravery in fighting on the Sabbath
homeda so na oko wa kontokwa biti
and routed their foreign foes
na eba na sa won na ye atamfo no a ofri wo man ni mu no won no de bani
and recall the law of their fathers to the primitive star of life by fighting on the Sabbath
enti won agya no emra esesenka eye ade a ekata won bibia so wagya no mra ye won bibia no asetena wode bobra no wo mo de ato nche na homeda no mo kontokwa
yes
ayo
no should I think it was any other law which they thus vindicated
enti bibi sasa ye omra foforo bia na ebetimi ayi ne ho saabra no ana
then the one in which they remembered the existence of the prescribed touching the day of the Sabbath
etina ne no okase ebetimi am ya kai bibia ekire eda ye de som no sade esitie se wo do se koka ada ye de som no ankasa sade esitie ana ete ho
but na Maccabees ru afi say okay Matthew 24
yes
Turtullian na ru afi so okay Matthew 24 Kristo boys afon ko say mun hweye na mudwane
ama awobre ana homeda na che so oposo o kire say Yesu wuye akiri no homeda ho asem gon
yes but na Kristo establish say me wu achi no
kra no homeda ho asem
eti mun hweye na mudwane ama awobre na sa homeda eti Kristo wo ntwa homeda
dabi eno kra de da
it was the argument always nyina no on kan ba bia say Kristo twa homeda on kan
on timi nka
or say whence it is manifest that the force of such precept was temporary
na said the war can nature said da no ho adi say sa niema no a ye di so ye homeda no na eye bretie
and respected the necessity of present circumstances
na edi anidie ema emprempre ade a ebeba ade ehia ebeba
and that it was not with a view to its observance in perpetuity that God formally gave them such a law
etina oposo o kire say sabio ye enche say ye hunu say sa ade no Nyankopon de maayen say emmeye ade betena hwa emre betena ho da bi
an answer to the Jews chapter 4 of the observance of the Sabbath
Nyankopon fa amasa homeda metena ho na mom
sabio binti no this ade no ba ti sa ade na duru ho de
mokoro no de betena ho
the more the mind
etra ho
waka che say no bedini nyina so to ba ko so no wadini nyina
ho fo
therefore since it is manifested that a Sabbath temporal was shown and a Sabbath eternal foretold
enti no o kire say sabi ada no ho adi say homeda enche oyi kire ene homeda betena ho dan so o kan ho asem no
let's go two argument na the Sabbath temporal there ye kire but eternal one there ye dia no ne kan let's one ko two Bible ba bia
any Bible ba bia
a circumcision cannot foretold
honam fam atwati atwa no okato ho
and a circumcision spiritual pre-indicated
na honhom mu twati atwa no de oyi na di kire
a law temporal
emra ye mprempre
and the law eternal formally declared.
Na tell say emra ye mprempre ene mra wo ka ho asem se betena ho.
Sacrifices cannot.
Aforeba eye honam de
And sacrifices spiritual for shown.
Nti honhom from aforeba nso woda na di kire.
Nti which one they for shown? And which one they
just say
afi na okay. It follows that after all these priests have been given carnally, in time preceding to the people Israel, there was to supervene a time whereat the precepts of ancient law and of the old ceremonies would cease.
Intina or the Israel for Sabeya, Sania Manina, Titiasam, a bedroom baby, Nina, a become.
And the promise of new land.
Na Bosha, a chira assassin for fro.
And the recognition of spiritual sacrifices.
Na a chi home from a forebo.
And the promise of the New Testament.
And a pamphor from Boshe.
Supervene.
A beti so.
While the light from on high will beam upon us.
Ebra ho hanya e free esoro ebesena wayenso
who were sitting in darkness
wona etesumu
and were being detained in the shadow of death.
And nasafo no wasade wakwakohye o say yena wode en asa maintain brofo na se and were being detained in the shadow akura wo owo sunsum yes
it say one na odi sa temporal sabbath no sa amran Mose mran so no pachichi omu nyina do ma hye odo omu nyina hye sum kama enti afe na ehan ye de be eba ti sa han no yenkoi
okay.
And so there is incumbent on us necessity binding us
enti na o ka kire say yenso wode ya hye bibi mu
since we have premised that a new law would predicted by the prophets.
Says your can say a marafofro bi wo a difo no be hye ho nkom
say ne ye
okay
say ne ye
aka no
ya Bible na kan
okay since we have okay say ne ye nso yaka so wa hye marafofro bi a difo na kan and so wa fa and that no such had been already given to their fathers at the time when he had led them from the land of Egypt. Nti saade aye ka ho asemi wona janom yamfa ma obra no obefiri Misrim
to show and prove on the one hand that old law has ceased.
Wamfa nkire ani adanse se sa niema no a eye tetemra no.
On the other that the promised new law is now in operation.
Papa we yare ana
onyare
na kire se o kire se ebra sa mra foforo no ebe ye adwuma no wo manka
yes enti the new law no old law no de
etwam
enti at the time no trust the new law there's a new law no
na ye adwuma
na new law no
eno ne
ne emfra headline no
e de ba ye no because new law
because Christo ka kire say on the wa metwa mranum or say and indeed first we must inquire whether there be expected a giver of the new law
enti e kire say esese ehwehwe say ye benya obi a anas ye behu obi a wode mra foforo no aba na
and the heir of the New Testament
ene ne apan foforo no ene dia
and the priest of the new sacrifices
ene osofo a aforebo foforo no ohweso
ene ode new law no
eba
the new sacrifice no
the new sacrifice and the new priest
and a purger of the new circumcision
obi a wode twetiatwa foforo ebeba bete ye ho
yes observer of the eternal Sabbath
ene ne obedi da homeda no so
yi temporal Sabbath no
yes
to suppress the old law
sabaya tetemra no ana mrada da no obeyi na kwa ana so obeka to
and institute the New Testament
na wode apafoforo asiho
and offer the new sacrifices
na wama aforebo foforo
and replace the ancient ceremonies
na mra na say aforebode a na yetitide ni nyina ya to agu baabi
and suppress the old circumcision together with its own Sabbath.
anti twetiatwa na wo ho dada no nyina ne homeda ni nyina ye kopekentenku bi mu akoto agu
and announce the new kingdom which is not corruptible.
na yabo ahenie fofora eno de ensei.
Enquire, I say we must weather this giver of the new law.
Esese yehwehwe nia ode sa mra we eba
Observer of the spiritual Sabbath.
nia odi honhom mra homeda so.
So that why you intend and
yes.
Priest of the eternal sacrifices.
Osofo a woye da aforebode no.
Eternal ruler of the eternal kingdom.
Obi a odi ahenie obi a oti woda odi ahenie e da so.
Become or no.
Obeba anase oma.
That if he is already come.
Enti sa wabade a
service may have to be rendered him.
Osom no esese ye de ma no.
If he is not yet come.
So ma ya
He may have to be awaited.
Esese ye twa no.
Until by his advent.
Ebre kwesi so obeba.
It be manifest that the old laws precepts are suppressed.
Enti kwesi so obeba no esese sa tete mra ni nyina ye yi nakwa ye totwene.
And that the beginnings of the new law ought to arise.
Enti eba no sa emra foforo no esese.
And primarily, we must lay it down that the ancient law and the prophets could not have ceased.
Enti kosisa sa de yen besie no tete mra no nyina na edifo no nyina no ene yentimi ni so yentimi nyim free ho
unless he were come who was constantly announced through the same law and through the same prophets as to come.
Enti kosi sa abra no de